Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Why they tried to make us feel like Lupita was the best looking black woman on earth? Why did they do that? Like some years back. I think after she played in was she in a 12 Years a Slave or something like that right on? Hold on, let me Lupita first movie or something. I don't know. Ask my AI real quick though. Got to be more careful. Yeah. The 12 Years a Slave. I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way because I have been seeing her like on my Instagram, and I don't like want to be a hater. Like, I'm not trying to be no damn hater, but I said this back then, but I didn't want to come out like as like a little loud voice or something to say that no, she's not like the most beautifulest black woman out here in the street. And then back in 2013, we was not stressing, well, she ain't even American. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't stressing that, but they put that on the beautifulest darker hue woman. They didn't make a distinction. American, African, black. What it did say black, but they didn't say African or something like that. No. Black woman. Got pictures of her, and I just pulled it up. And again, I'm not here trying to be like no hater or nothing. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? She just ain't the most beautifulest. She cute at certain angles and shit. I ain't gonna take that away from her, but what the fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying? How is it? And American black folks just let the media say that or come out and just say she's the best looking black one. I don't know about that. Nah, hell no, dog. I know some bitches in the trap look better than her. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. Can we just, you know? Atlanta's up in the building. What to do? Tennessee is up in the house. Come on in. Nashville up in there, bitch. Chicago. Chi-Town is up in this thing. Cincinnati, Ohio. Come on in. Georgia's up in the house. Make it happen. I don't know. I feel kind of sad right now. I just feel kind of sad. Now, listen. In certain circles, baby's a little boy in certain circles. You know what I'm saying? We be having to question shit in certain circles. Come on now. We just gonna keep it 100. Shout out to Lupita. Shout out to all her little fame and all that little fly shit right there, dog. But when we talking about looks out here, come on, dog. You know, bitches who you know, dog, you sisters who you don't went to school with. You know what I'm saying? With no makeup on. Yeah. I know some tomboys who been. I know some butch bitches who. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some studs who, you know, Give her a run for her money. It is what it is. How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie. We appreciate y'all for joining me. We here for the SCD Friday. Appreciate y'all for being around here, man. Y'all come on in, hit the thumbs up button, man. Share. I don't mean to come in with like, I don't want to be like depressed. I feel so, I don't know. I felt a little up earlier, but now I feel so down. Is this how y'all be out here feeling? Trying to make it happen? You know, just trying to live a little bit. Is this how y'all be feeling? Oh, I didn't know that y'all women were going through so much. I really didn't know that y'all were going through so much trying to mate and stuff like that. I think the ones who was trying to mate is having like a really, really big issue. The ones who trying to smash ain't having an issue at all. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the women who trying to smash. Shout out to the women who be knocking y'all men down like bowling balls. Boy, they busting y'all up out here in these streets. Y'all got to start letting the old run trains on y'all too. Listen to fellas. Don't let them eat y'all up like that right there, man. At least get a bit out of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go for the free. You said, Willie, go get you a check. Go get you a check for major depression disorder. You know what? I can get one. All I got to do is just sit down and talk to him. All I got to do is sit down and talk to him about all the stuff that I do, the work that I do. It got me so down and depressed. It's destroying me. I look up to the ceiling a lot for no reason while I'm playing with my eye for no reason. I be trying to live my life. I can't. I just keep looking up in the eye. I keep looking up in the eye in the sky for no reason. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You said, Willie, on an emotional roller coaster, they say it ain't so. God damn it, I think I'm breaking down. The life has gotten the best of me, y'all. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. I be trying not to be sad like a lot of people. Yeah, you say, oh yeah. Women. Oh man, my heart go out to you ladies. I didn't know. I really didn't know, but I be out in these streets. I be out in these streets and just be listening to y'all going through like a lot of things, and I be trying to help when I can help. One thing that I do know about people, a lot of times people people ask you questions to not take your advice. I just want y'all to understand that. It took me many years to learn that art, because that is an art. I'm going to ask you a question. Really don't want to hear the goddamn answer. But since I know that you're going to give me an answer, I'm not going to take the answer in consideration to what you just had and answer me that I had an action. Shit confusing out here in these streets, man. For real, y'all. For real. I just want to say again to all the ladies who was knocking you players back out. Listen. I seen girl. Why is you ladies on the internet saying that y'all knocking out dudes' backs and not saying that y'all knocking out dudes' backs as far as like pegging or something like that? No. Y'all saying that y'all knocking dudes' backs out and y'all just having like regular sex. I don't. Y'all having heterosexual sex out here. And you ain't got on a Willie or nothing like that right there. Y'all just having regular old sex, you know. Missionary from the back, turned upside down, you know, regular. And y'all out here talking real slick, but players, y'all getting these train ran on y'all, and I do understand. Well, Willie's not a train in this. I'm just putting it in reverse, like two women just sliding through and picking you up and knocking you off and dropping your ass back off at the crib. Ooh. A lot of y'all players be like, I just can't. Have y'all ever been done so sexually wrong that you just sit back and be like, I need to talk to my pastor or something? Let me talk to my mama, man. Hold on. Have you ever just felt used? I know. I felt used before. Players, talk to me. Yeah, we need so many more likes. We need some likes. Y'all come on in, man, and hit the thumbs up button, man. We trying to work in. We have to work the show in. I just sitting there just thinking about you ever just been used? As a man, have you ever just felt like kind of got emotional real quick, but you had to tighten back up. Like, hey, that shit that she just did, it didn't affect me. That shit that they just didn't bother me at all as a man. You know, you ever been on one of them? Mm-hmm. You ever got knocked up? Well, have a chick ever slid up on you, scoop you on up, knock you on and off, and then ghost you? Ouch. What does that do to your self-esteem? Be like, you mean to tell me so the bitch, so she just ain't gonna call me. She's not gonna respond to like little text messages. She ain't gonna respond to me calling to her job and leaving messages, nothing. So was I good, or you know what I'm saying? That I kind of understand what y'all women be going through, because like when y'all get ghosted and stuff, it can take you on like a emotional roller coaster. Like, was I any good? Like, what my breath stink? Like, what my monkeys that? You know what I'm saying? It'll take you down there. Like, did I poo or something when I wasn't supposed to poo? You know what I'm saying? Was like my house clean, or you know, was my drawers clean when he pulled them out? I don't, you know. Emotional roller coaster. Y'all come on in, man. I need your support out here in these doggone streets. Listen, man, we need some thumbs up. Here we got thumbs up. We got Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, Patreon, GoFundMe, subscribe button, join button, share button, pleasant candles, and more to come. That's what's up. If y'all would like to support the machine, we also have Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. The biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world. Listen, we got multiple fragrances. Let me go on there. We have multiple fragrances. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. And if you would like for your area, y'all got little nasty little kids. Here, a lot of y'all nasty. Clean up behind yourself, something like that right there. But if you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, go ahead on around at thepleasantcandles.com. Pick yourself up a little something. Don't be afraid. Appreciate that right there. Mm-hmm. That right there. He say women would do that to be married. Oh, really? Yeah. That's what's up. Say get your self-esteem up, player. That's why I keep talking. That's why I gotta keep talking to bring myself back. I gotta bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I really do got to bounce back. But again, listening to women throughout the week, and I didn't know that y'all just getting go. Players must have like a lot of options or some out here like to be ghosting y'all like that. And then I hear that men is ghosting y'all without even accomplishing the goal. How the hell you get ghosts by dudes and y'all ain't even hunch? Like, I understand getting ghosts after, you know, after you get the prize. I get it. Before you get the prize, is that like, that can't be like a man problem. That got to be a woman problem. There got to be something about you as a female that you cannot retain the attention of a hound dog. We're going to call us a hound dog. You can't retain the attention of a hound dog. Something is literally, and I mean literally, something is, what is that word called? You might have mental health problem. That you may have mental health problem. It got to be you. It cannot be the man. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Or is it just the new generation? Is it the new generation that's not really feeling the opposite sex like the old generation? See, because our testosterone, it seemed like our testosterone was a strong thing. It seemed like this little testosterone got a little cut on it. Got a little fentanyl cut on this testosterone. Ladies, they really not feeling y'all like, oh my God, this shit is deep. Anyway, y'all finna go on and get into some news, man. I'm just finna try to go on and run some things out there, show y'all some things that I should have been talked about. Oh, listen, I put up the video yesterday in case y'all did not see, in case y'all did not get the notifications, in case y'all may ask a little later. Willie, did you see our beautiful lighter hue sister? I call her Teacher Bay. I call her the new teacher bae, to where she put up the black baby doll. She hung the black baby doll with a cord, and hung the baby over a TV and shit, and she killed the baby in middle school next to the American flag. She just hung it and left the baby. You know what I'm saying? What type of white queen? And her name Karen. Her name Karen and her last name Savage. I shit you not. For real though. But I done already did the video, man. So y'all go ahead on and watch that there on this channel. On this channel. In case y'all didn't get the notification. Yeah. Hilarious. Hilarious work. But we mad. Black folk. We us. We is upset. We is upset because we done found a racist white woman. A 63-year-old racist white woman in Florida. We found her. Although she showed us what she was, but we found her. We still mad. Is y'all still mad like about stuff like that right there? Nooses and shit. Like, is y'all like upset? Like really, really mad? Or is it just something to say like online? If it's something to say just like online, that like just like a conversation, then I get you. But is we like really, really hurt like you ain't going to work tomorrow hurt? You know what I'm saying? You say, well, I watched your video yesterday. Say, damn teacher, I'm trying to tell you something. Shout out to the new teacher bae. She's hot. Yeah. Shout out to Rob Bass. Rob Bass done dead. Everybody won't go dead. Everybody want to go heaven. Say nobody won't dead. Rob Bass has passed away. He gone. He out of here. I think that he was born, in 76 or something like that right now? Oh, he was born in 67. May 18th, 1967. Rob Bass. It's Rob Bass, and I gotta be tough. Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock, in case y'all don't remember. See, a lot of y'all ain't that old, though. A lot of y'all ain't that old, but for us old heads, old Rob Bass gone, man. And we just be so sad. Damn, dog. You out of here. You know what I'm saying? God, we be crying and shit like that right there. I don't think that we believe that there's a better place after we leave it. I promise you. I don't believe that we believe that. Let me say that again. I don't believe that we believe that there's a better place after we leave. I think a lot of people is now coming to the realization that this may be it. This just may be it, y'all. So we gotta do better. We really do got to do better and concentrate on this life that we living. Our mamas them done sot us up for failure. How did they do that, Willie? Our mamas them bought us the earth, and the outcome to earth is death. I don't. Do y'all think that it would have been better, like if our mamas just had an abortion or something? How many of y'all think that life would have probably been better if we just didn't live it? Because what was we doing before we got here? You know what I'm saying? Like what were we doing before we just we came to earth? We ain't had no conscience, all that right there. We ain't know where we gonna live. We ain't know whether we gonna be dark hue, lighter hue. Like we ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A player was 67 out here. R.I.P. Shout out to Jay the Great Alien for the $2 super chat. He said, as Willie would say, he said, he out of here, man. For real though, player gone. Out of here. And I hope that they ain't got no damn GoFundMe. Let me see if they got a GoFundMe. I know good as hell well. Rob Bass ain't got no GoFundMe. This would be real disrespectful. I'm finna Rob, and nobody else's name should be Rob Bass. Rob Bass Fire Replacement Fund. Okay, so that's not him. All right, so at least he don't gotta go fund me. Jesus, because that would have been horrible for the hip hop community. You know what I'm saying? That would have been depressing as hell if a player couldn't get the community to go ahead on lay them on down the rest. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all let's go on and get into some news. It's 24 past the hour. I'm just waiting for just one more person to come on into the building. We at least need to have 100 people up in here. I'm not even saying 100 people with a thumbs up. Although I would love to have 100 people with a thumbs up. Can y'all share this stuff? Share. Share. You say that you just got the notification that Rob Bates paid. Yeah, got to be more careful. Player gone. Well, hell, let's go on and get into some news, man. We got a short little news. A short little news. They're going out here to Memphis, Tennessee. I think it's Memphis because it's two Memphises, right? So I don't even know. This may be Memphis, Tennessee. We have a woman who was accused of trying to run over her baby daddy. We got short news about a Memphis woman trying to run over her baby daddy, and we got picture. Look.
In a crime alert, a woman is being held on a $250,000 bond after Memphis police say she tried to hit two people with her car in Orange Mound. Jashante Lewis is facing multiple charges, including attempted second-degree murder. According to the police report, Lewis got into an argument with her son's father at a Park Avenue home yesterday. Lewis then tried to hit him with her vehicle, and police say that the victim's mother also got involved. And Lewis later reversed her vehicle, dragging the victim and his mother near the driver's side door. Both were hurt during this incident, and Lewis is due back in court on Monday.
I know what y'all thinking, but let me tell you what I'm thinking. What do you mean that she drugged him and his mama on the passenger side, though? Y'all do know that they outside and she in the car. Huh? This shit confusing as hell. They outside, she's in the car, baby daddy, and his mama outside. How they both get drugged on the passenger side?
And police say that the victim's mother also got involved. And Lewis later reversed her vehicle, dragging the victim and his mother near the driver's side door.
Near the driver's side door. I thought they were passenger side. Shout out to his mama, man, for trying to save her baby. You better not run my baby over. Oh, I know something, bitch. I'll kill you. You gonna go to jail. You better leave my boy alone. Now, listen. Although a lot of y'all may be like, oh, my God. Why would she do this? Do y'all understand that we love a baby like this? Do y'all understand that we truly love a baby like this right here? She could not even pronounce her name. Her name is Deshanti. I think her name is Deshanti. Jashanti. Hold on. Let's see.
In Orange Mound. Jashante Lewis is...
Jashante. Shout that baby out for having her blonde. Shout that baby out for having her blonde out here. Listen. She's chasing Buddy with a book bag, right? Y'all know that boy love her? Boy, do y'all know that boy love her? He at his mama house. That boy love her. He still stay with his mama. She got a car. Do y'all know he is not gonna not deal with her no more? Do y'all know that he love her? Do y'all know? Do y'all understand? When we get a Brawl and we young and she got a car before we do, and we get in that thing, don't mess around and she already have a baby before our baby to where she already got her Section 8. You know what I'm saying? And I stay with mom. Listen, I'm finna spend about 2-3 nights over a house, though. Yeah, that's probably how she got pregnant. For real, though. That boy ain't going nowhere. This is just a little, This is literally foreplay right here, man.
At a Park Avenue home yesterday. Lewis then tried to hit him with her vehicle, and police say that the victim's mother also got involved. And Lewis later reversed her vehicle, dragging the victim and his mother near the driver's side door. Both were hurt during this incident, and Lewis is due back in court on Monday.
This was dog. Oh my God. Oh boy, ain't nothing like a good life like that. A good strong relationship. Good strong relationship like that right there. Hold on, man. Something is going on out here, and I do think. Oh, got to be more careful. Working right now. Yeah. Good relationship. But y'all don't be believing me when I be telling y'all we love domestic love relationships out here in these streets. Y'all come on in, man. Give a player a thumbs up, man. Help play out. Help play out. Let's move right along. We're going out here to Memphis. Y'all ladies got a mean thing going on, especially with running people over. I think I did the story. I think it was last week or the week before last. We had a drunk sister who tried to run over a youngin' on the e-bike, but she didn't accomplish her goal. You know, because she was drinking. Baby mama didn't accomplish her goal. I don't know if she was drinking or not. But we got Jasmine. Oh, beautiful baby. Oh, beautiful sister. Right here, old Jazz, baby. They call her Jasmine. We going out here to Memphis. Memphis High School. Outside of Memphis High School. We have a mother who was accused of trying to run over a student. You got to love these ladies.
Run students over with her car after a parent-teacher conference. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Stephanie Skurlock.
And I'm Greg Hirsch. Jasmine Dunmars was just arrested a few hours ago, but it all happened back in April. Our Caitlin Barker is live outside Melrose High School, where this all took place. And Caitlin, that mother I know is now facing some serious charges. Fill us in.
Yeah, according to this affidavit, the situation took place outside of Melrose High School.
What do she got on, dog? Is it me? Back it up. I don't like that shirt. Yeah, she get this shirt from, though. What is that? She is too young for this shirt.
Yeah, according to this affidavit, the situation took place outside of Melrose High School after a parent-teacher band meeting. Now, this is 36-year-old Jasmine Dunmars. She's the mother in question, and she faces multiple charges, including assault, 4 counts of aggravated assault with a vehicle, reckless endangerment, and vandalism. Now, according to police, this all started after another parent confronted Dunmars about concerns that Dunmars' child was bullying hers. The situation quickly became physical when students started fighting each other, and that's when Jasmine Dunmars began fighting a student as well.
You mean to tell me that the students was fighting while their parents was there? Students don't give a damn about their parents. And then Dunmar done jumped on the child. Well, might as well.
Dunmars would later get in her car and intentionally strike another parent's car before trying to run over parents, students, and school staff.
First of all, when I went to Melrose, graduating in '85, it wasn't like that.
Yeah, you said last century, sugar.
Melrose wasn't like that. And it starts at home. It starts at home. Our parents have to stop being our friends, and they need to be parents. That's first of all.
Now, this incident took place back in April, and Jasmine Dunmars is still in jail because of it, and she's being held on a $125,000 bond. I'm Caitlin Barker reporting live for your news leader.
When I say shout out to Auntie, look like she got a crab boil going on right now, and she just like stopped at the school because she left like a little readers or something at the school, and she had to go back to the school to grab that and shoot back to the crib and finish her crab boil pot. Auntie got that low cut out here. Look. I guarantee you that she go to church on Sundays. She be talking slick and shit. She be talking slick and quiet though. She be quiet, talking slick about the parishioners and shit inside the church. I can't believe that she wore that. And got the nerve to sit on the front row. I cannot believe that I can't believe that she just showed up here and ain't gonna pay me my damn money. I know good as hell well she just ain't gonna, nah, baby, I'm gonna say something this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? She just got that look about her. And she look a little freaky. See, a lot of y'all be looking past the aunties out here.
When I went to Melrose.
Well, I went to Melrose, I graduated in '85, baby. I graduated in '85 when cigarettes wasn't killing. You know what I'm saying? It was cigarettes. When cigarettes didn't have a warning label on it. That's how long ago when, yeah, it wasn't the same in '85.
Graduating in '85. It wasn't like that. Melrose wasn't like that.
Melrose wasn't like that, shit, but we used to get into a little something, though.
And it starts at home. Our parents have to stop being our friends, and they need to be parents. That's first of all.
Now, I know that that's a wig. I know that's a wig, but the wig cute on her. The wig cute on her with that little low cut, though. Damn it, she remind me of somebody. See that baby that remind me of somebody.
Parents. That's first of all.
She be like at the little disco. Be at the little disco. Drinking wine and shit. Drinking some wild out of roll. Yeah. But listen, Sugar.
Now, this incident took place back in April, and Jasmine Dunmars
she too young.
is still in.
Now, she look like she could be like 17 right here. 17, 18-ish. She can go to like 37 or something like that right there. But this little outfit, that's a child shirt. Listen, I am not meaning to hate. I'm not meaning to pick. Yeah, she got a nice little pixie wig. Sure enough did. Sure enough did. Yeah. Y'all, listen, this is not a adult shirt. I guess it's cute, like, back in 85. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shirt cute back in 85. This is not 2006. They did you wrong. I know your grandma, Nana, probably gave you that shit right there for your birthday or something. Like, and where when you go to work, baby, let me see it, baby. Like, all right, Nana, I'm gonna go ahead on and wear that there, but you ain't try it on, you know what I'm saying? And then when it's time for you to go to work, it was a part of the outfit because you matched it up with the pants or something like that right there, and you just had to wear the shit. You know, you're like, damn, I done told Nana to watch the news because I'm finna go live because her mother tried to run over a student out here at that damn school. Dang! Got to be strong. Go ahead.
In jail because of it, and she's being held on a $125,000 bond.
I say, let out. You know what I'm saying? Let that baby out. Did somebody die? If ain't nobody died, let that baby try again. What is we doing? We trying to save lives. I can't take y'all serious. Now I'm finna go on and take y'all to a community to where the ladies is thick, because y'all be saying that they be thick, and I don't know. We got some bad bodies. We got some good bodies. And we got about 15 in bonnets. You know what I'm saying? But damn it, it's the community. And it looked like a not too long ago built community because the homes have like the panel side walls stuff. The walls have like the panels and stuff like that. So it's maybe 10, 15 years old, a community or something. But we done found the woman dead. Us, law enforcement, we done found the baby out here just as dead as she want to be. Yeah. She was found dead in an apartment. Domestic love at its finest. A man turns himself in, though, because he felt kind of bad. Damn, but y'all done found the baby. Let me go ahead and tell my side of the story, because she shouldn't have did what she had done did to me, you know. And y'all got to start acting like men don't have feelings, because we keep showing y'all that we do got feelings on every news story that I do about domestic love. When it comes down to the man being like the perpetrator, y'all say that y'all want men to show their like our emotions. It's the best way that we know how. A woman was found dead in an apartment and a man turned himself in. We is investigating.
Our top story, a woman found murdered in her apartment.
It's very heartbreaking.
Tonight, her boyfriend is in police custody as a grieving family talks about the warning signs.
How in the hell do the whole family? I am under the assumption that these is kinfolk. Everybody.
Her boyfriend is in police custody as
all these beautiful sisters showed up out here at the scene of a crime. Ain't nobody had their hair did. Nobody hair was did. Everybody got on a wrap, a bonnet, or something. Ain't nobody just came from work or on their way to work. You know. But them babies thick now. That baby got a back on. When I tell y'all a back, the fellas, if your back ain't bigger than, if your little la-la back bigger than yours, I'm just going to say it's the wrong little la-la. And I could be wrong. But I'm trying to save lives. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be talking slick and your little la-la back bigger than yours. Here we go.
Grieving family talks about the warning signs. Well, the St. Clair County coroner says it appears the victim was suffocated to death. This is 5 on your side at 10. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Kelly Jackson. Police say the woman was found dead this morning inside her home at the Thomas Terry Apartments in Brooklyn.
We choking them out, dog.
5 on your side's Robert Townsend spoke with the victim's grieving family and detectives who tonight are still talking to the victim's boyfriend.
I'm just going to say this right here. If she was found dead in her bed and she was suffocated, like choked out, that means that she kept talking. That mean that she kept talking. They was arguing and shit. You be like, man, shut up, man. Just let it go, dog. Stop, man. Shut up. And she just wouldn't stop. He just jumped on. Bitch, I told just shut your goddamn mouth. I could be wrong.
It was a heart-wrenching day for family and friends of Dalnisha Jones. They huddled for hours
Okay. We got a sister with her hair did. Okay.
outside Jones's Brooklyn apartment that became a homicide scene. Some family members visibly overcome with grief and disbelief after hearing their 37-year-old loved one was found dead inside her apartment.
And she got the big earrings, too. That's what I grew up on. The big hoop earrings, yo.
It's very heartbreaking. We never know what people go through privately. And this right here is devastating.
Kiana Young tells 5 on your side around 10:30 this morning, one of their relatives who works at this apartment complex went to check on Jones and discovered her body. Police say the victim was wrapped in carpet or possibly bedding. The St. Clair County coroner says Jones may have died from suffocation.
She was loving. She also loved church as well. I know her as a giving person.
Young says her cousin lived here for 3 years. In the past 2 years, she says Jones's boyfriend stayed with her.
For what I know, he was very abusive to her. Just something that a person shouldn't do to another person.
A police lieutenant confirms the man turned himself in, and detectives are now questioning him about the homicide. So at this point, police are still piecing together all of the details surrounding this tragic case. Meantime, the executive director of one domestic violence group is also weighing in. Jessica Woolbright is the director of St. Martha's. For more than 40 years, they have provided resources and a shelter to victims of domestic violence.
Y'all understand that they have been in operation for more than 40 years, and women in the area is still getting dead, getting whooped. You know what I'm saying? So they have not taught the community of women, especially since they've been doing over 40 years, to take a different path, to do some things different. They have not educated the community of women of the things that may happen, the warning signs. And you should go. Listen, they would never, when I tell you they would never run out of clients. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $10 cash out. Say, Pastor, you need to be on the Pop the Balloon show. Girl, stop. Listen. I pictured me on one before, and I'm like, I might blow up if I go on one. Yeah.
Woolbright says red flags often appear long before physical violence. Yeah. She says warning signs can include controlling behaviors, such as isolating a partner from friends or family and disrespecting boundaries.
Her mom, her family just need prayer right now.
Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
Police say an autopsy may be performed on Dalnisha Jones as early as tomorrow.
Tomorrow, all right, so they're going to do a little something. Maybe that's the day. They said that, damn it, I had a thought.
Red flags often appear long before physical violence. Okay. She says warning signs can include controlling behaviors.
Do y'all understand what falls under controlling behavior? That's what I want to touch on. Do y'all know that controlling behavior can be a woman decides to dress how she want to dress, or dress like she's single and shit, and then you catch her before she go outside, and you be like, oh, hell no, you ain't wearing that. Girl, we is going to church. You not wearing. Girl, yo, moose knuckles showing. We going to church. Oh, so you just want to control what I wear, bitch? We going to church. We going to the school for a teacher-parent conference. You know your moose knuckle eye. You can't tell me what to wear. You so controlled. Do y'all understand that falls under controlling? Trying to correct the baby from doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. It's a difference if you're trying to do the wrong thing at the right time. It's understandable. But when you're doing the wrong thing at the wrong time, that's a problem. But that does fall under controlling, which is really, really sad. But I wonder what she had done did, though. Oh, I got to come on back. I want to show y'all something, too. I often be trying to show y'all stuff, and I don't mean to be rude, and a lot of y'all don't want to judge, but y'all know around here at the Willie Williams Show, boy, we judge around here. We got to judge.
Possibly betting. The St. Clair County.
Hold on. So they're not going to show her right. They're going to show her right here. Right
Custody
here.
as agreed.
Right here. Now, look. Listen, I be talking about bad bodies and all that fly stuff right there, but when you see a nice proportioned body, we got to point that out too. But look. Little mama right here. Little mama with the blue, with the bonnet, and the gray. This shape right here is beautiful, but we see that she's short, so it's too much on her. But the shape, you can tell that she's proportioned, right? But then she turned to the side. She turned to the side, and that is what I hope she's pregnant. Damn it, I hope she's pregnant. But I've seen a lot of women like this who, at this angle, looks great, look proportioned perfect. They get to that side and get to that front bit. It look a horrible mess. It really, really do. And this baby here, she got the big back. I guarantee you that she used to fight. That baby right there used to fight, and she still probably fight, but watch it.
Grieving family talks
right
about
there. See, I'm hoping that this is all baby. I hope that this is all baby. Ladies, when y'all thighs is like this right here, I know the community is telling y'all, ooh, child, you is thick, baby, that's what it is. No, this is fat. This is fat. Y'all be scrubbing. Fat, and you be scrubbing. I'm trying to tell you something. Her thighs is too big for her height, but you like what you like. I ain't tripping on that. I'm just trying to point out some things. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for being a member for 47 months. He say these babies love the thump, Pastor. For real though. And only respect those willing to oblige them. Oh, facts all day. He say we are, and we supposed to care when they lose that fight. Say duck and weave. For real though. Players, I know that y'all be trying to be, I'm a man, I never put my hands on no woman. That bitch don't respect you when she jumping on you like that right there, and you just gonna let the bitch abuse you. She not gonna respect you no more, dog. I promise you. But ladies, listen. Be proportioned, cut off the gut. You can do a little something. I saw a booty, and y'all know how y'all is attracted to booties and stuff out here, but I got to ask, why do they? I'm not just talking about her. I need to know, because I be seeing booties. I be seeing booties every day, and y'all be seeing booties every day. But why do the booties do that? Why aren't the booties be like cut off like in the back and shit, like from the side? It be angled different. Like, why aren't they round? Why aren't a lot of booties round? And it be bothering me to see our bigger sisters wear tights. I don't know how y'all, I think that y'all just put the tights on and never turn around in the mirror when you be at the crib. I think that that's what really be going on, but y'all leave it up to us when y'all walk outside. Now listen, you can keep wearing your little tights, and you can keep with that little bad ass little body, because that little body is bad, and or at least the booty is bad. The booty it look like it broke. It look like it's broke, or y'all been sitting down too long, or y'all been sitting on concrete and then like a part, been sitting on like a mattress and shit. I never understood why it's like that. You say bad genetics and not working out. I could believe the not working out, and here I could believe the bad genetics, because probably her auntie booty's like that right there too. You know what I'm saying? Hell, her mama booty probably like that right there too. I just don't understand like the tights with it though. I'm trying to help, dog. I'm trying to help. And I just want to say, ladies, this don't look good to us. We gonna deal with y'all because y'all got the prize of what we want. The monkey is the prize, but y'all yourselves is not the prize like that right there. I just want to let y'all know that's not a good look, but we still gonna smash. We still gonna smash, but it's not a good look. We be talking about y'all like a mofo. I'm trying to tell you something with her bad build ass. You know what I'm saying? She cute in the face, but her little bad build ass. She cool people though. That goddamn body is a mess. This how we be out here talking amongst each other. I'm just saying. Shout out to Miss Buttgood for the $5 cash shot. You say, Pastor, it's called a PPA punch pillow ass. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. Now, babies, love yourself if your booty look like this. Listen, love you some you. I'm just trying to point out, hell, it's some things that people don't like about me. And it is what it is. And you would be wrong for not liking it about me. But anyway, moving right along. I don't know why Lil Mama had done died. Again, she must have said something. She must wouldn't be quiet. She literally would not be quiet if she got strangled out, man. For real. Because we don't like to remove our little laws from earth just cause. Y'all really do got to piss us off. Y'all really do got to go the furthest. I'm trying to tell y'all something that I know. Because we finna lose our little la and lose the privilege of hunching other babies. We finna go to jail and be around meats. That mean that y'all done push us too doggone far, man. Shout out to Simone for the $2 cash shot. You say she taking square biz to your baby. You say that ass. Square pants. I don't like the way it look. I may have to ask a doctor. We may have to ask a doctor. See now, do y'all know what's crazy? Those type of women, they don't get BBLs. I know what y'all thinking because the booty is big. But when your booty not shaped right, you may need to get a BBL. I don't get it. Move right along. I ain't really much hold you. Let's go on out here to the Navy Yard. Going out here to the Navy Yard. And where is the Navy Yard? Washington. Washington is the Navy Yard out here in these streets. We got them YNs outside. Them YNs outside. If y'all know something, say something. Like we always say. I was talking to a few fellas. I think that was Wednesday or something like that right there. We just having conversation or something. And I was like, no, I don't go places. I don't sit places where the YNs are. I do not do that. And they looking like, what you mean? Like you don't like to be around black folk like that? Hey, man, I don't like to be around YNs. We not being around YNs. You got your little skinny jeans on, shit like that right there. It's 1,000 degrees in Florida. You got your hoodies and your long sleeves up. Nope. Don't deal with y'all. And these other men, we all over 40. They looking at me like I'm the problem. And I'm like, do y'all not know that they shooters? Y'all do not know that they killers? Y'all do not know that they don't give a damn about life? You got to be mentally disturbed to be outside in the long sleeve and the hoodie in May, June, July, August, September. You got a mental. You is mental. Something has went wrong. I know, but Willie probably got low blood, low iron. Like I said, something went wrong. I'm not being around them. But they was looking at me like I'm not supposed to be around. Like, why would I remove myself around black folk? We not all good people, dog. We just not all good. And a lot of us, we still got this thought process. A lot of y'all is over 40, still thinking that black folk, we got the all come together. If one fail, we all fail. And I just want to say that's a lie. If one failed, that one failed. Huh? What you mean we all fail? So if this fool failed, like fools failed today, yesterday, the day before, have we all failed? Hell no. If one dumb, that means that we all dumb. We just be saying stuff. You know, teamwork make the dream work. I get that right there. I get that, but it is kind of like, I don't know. You say, but those ankles be swollen. You say, Willie, it is May and it's 52 degrees right now. That's in your state. It was 92 degrees. It was 92 degrees today. Horrible. Horrible, hot to death. But I loved it, though. I like that heat like that. I can't stand the cold. Y'all keep that cold shit. We ain't doing that. 52 degrees. Got on Ugg boots, dog, and we ready to call out from work. I promise you. No school. it's no school. It's 52 degrees outside. What y'all talking about? We ain't trying to learn nothing. Anyway, moving right along. The police is investigating a violent brawl. Have it ever been a brawl that's not violent? And a lot of times when I be reading these titles, they say police investigate a violent brawl inside a Navy Yard Chipotle. So this is in a restaurant, and the brawl was violent. I've never seen a non-violent brawl. Have there ever been a non-violent brawl? Can anybody say, has it ever been, though? Maybe I'm slacking. I have no idea. Let me go ahead on and put these fools up on screen. Boy, if you know something, say something. Here we go.
This morning to a violent brawl captured on camera inside of a restaurant in Navy Yard. The culprits suspected to be teens. Navy Yard, of course, has been dealing with violent teen takeovers in recent years.
Don't know if that would have had an impact, but there was no juvenile curfew zone in place over this past week. And let's get to Stephanie Ramirez. She's down at Navy Yard with the latest this morning. Steph?
Hey, good morning, guys, and I'll get into where the juvenile curfew zone law sits and the situation there in just a moment. First, what I can tell you is when the curfew zone law's emergency was in place, it would kick in on the weekends at 8 o'clock. Now, at around 8:40 is when police got the call to the Chipotle behind me here, and I can tell you, unfortunately, neighbors tell us they are not surprised. Now, get a look at this video that's gone viral showing several young men hurling chairs, throwing punches at one another as screams are heard in the background. A D.C. police report says two groups got into an argument inside the restaurant, with one group seen on video hurling tables and chairs at the other. At one point, you see an adult man in a red shirt, possibly a dad, holding on to a young girl and a child as this melee plays out in front of them and other patrons. This Chipotle on 1st Street Southeast is right by the park, the area where a lot of problematic teen gatherings have been happening. This incident also coming a day or two after the U.S. Attorney for D.C., Janine Pirro, doubled down on vows to hold parents accountable if juveniles break curfew, as another federal surge begins ahead of the planned 250th celebrations. I spoke with Christina Knox, who lives in the area this morning.
You know, it's disappointing to see. It's not great for the neighborhood. I understand that they're kids and kids will be kids, so I get that part. But I just don't like violence of any kind, whether, you know, not depending on race or anything like that. But I just don't like to see those type of videos floating around, especially in the neighborhood that I live in.
Now, no arrests have been announced, no injuries reported. Going back to the juvenile curfew zone laws, guys, the council was not able to pass an emergency bill that would have put one in effect. Now they ended up pushing that can further down the road. They did pass a permanent bill, but that still has to go through congressional approval. Now, we were asking some residents if they thought the U.S. Attorney for D.C. vowing to hold parents accountable, if that would do something. I'll have their responses coming up in the next hour.
The investigation continues this morning to a violent brawl.
As screams are...
Listen, I just want to say I apologize. I got to apologize to our lighter hue brother who was a part of this, and for his kid. His kids is traumatized. Shout out to Fifi for the $5 cash. Shout out to say, hey, I miss y'all. Hey there, Fifi. What's happening? Hope all is well. That's what's up. It's been a minute. Thank you for being back around here. Look here. I got to go ahead on, man, to our lighter hue brother. I am so, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Heard in the background. A D.C. police report says two groups got into an argument.
Now, watch him. Watch him real quick. He is ready to punch somebody, but he don't know what team he on. Watch it.
Inside the restaurant, with one group seen on video hurling tables and chairs at the other. At one point, you see an adult man in a red shirt, possibly a dad, holding on to a young girl and a child as this melee plays out in front of them.
See here, this right here. His daughter is in front of him now. His son is here. He got his arm around him. He don't know how he gonna be able to defend his children. I don't like how the little girl is in front of him like that while one of the YNs who was tussling and fighting and shit get a chance to get that close to her.
Is out in front of them and other patrons. This Chipotle on 1st Street Southeast is right by the park.
Oh, my heart go out to our Lighter Hugh brother.
The area where a lot of problematic teen gatherings have been happening. This incident also coming a day or two after the U.S. Attorney for D.C., Janine
We don't act like this. YNs do.
Pirro doubled down on vows to hold parents accountable if juveniles break curfew as another.
They vow to hold parents accountable about curfew. Is we gonna hold them accountable about this damn fight and these people Chipotle?
Federal search begins.
Now, isn't Chipotle supposed to be like a little healthy spot? But y'all did tell me that Chipotle nasty. But it's supposed to be like healthy rice and beans, lettuce and tomatoes and stuff like that, right?
Ahead of the planned 250th celebrations. I spoke with Christina Knox, who lives in the area this morning.
And they all got on long sleeve. Now listen, they is in Washington, so I guess it's cold. It's cold up there in Washington, ain't it?
It's disappointing.
In D.C. It's cold up there, so all right, this kind of makes some sense that they got the long sleeve.
Parents accountable.
I don't know why Buddy got on the mask other than to block his face from the camera, and he knew what he was going to do, so he bought a mask outside.
If juveniles break curfew as another federal search begins ahead of the planned 250th celebrations. I spoke with Christina Knox, who lives in the area this morning.
They got on them skinny little boy, they got on them little girl pants. They out there with them little girl pants on now. And this is why I won't be around them. This is literally why I won't be around them. I don't care. They can change, Willie. They still young. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. They can have ARs in their pants, man. It's crazy, but as soon as somebody say something to their little ragged ass, yeah, you shouldn't talk to them like that. They just kids. They just kids. Let's go on to Milwaukee then. Let's go on to y'all carjacking in the restaurants. I really ain't tripping because the assumption is if a person is at the restaurant that they got a bag. They got a bag, even if they at a McDonald's. Even if they at the 2 for $2, bitch, they got a bag because they got more than you do. That's why y'all here robbing. We at a restaurant. We have a carjacking. Hey, a carjacking spree is what they're talking about. And damn it just be dog you folk that just. Why we got to be in the news all the time? I'm kind of guessing if it wasn't for us, the news really wouldn't have nothing to talk about, other than like the weather and like a little politics every now and then. But the exciting stuff, they would kind of not. If they only had to show white folk. It'll be boring as hell. Anyway, we have 2 men who done got arrested after carjacking folk outside a Milwaukee area chicken restaurant. This can't go buy chicken. Now it's not like a Popeyes or like a Church's or something. It's just a chicken. Oh, crazy chicken. It's a crazy little chicken spot. I'm gonna put this up on the screen. And they got pictures for us, y'all. They got pictures of the dudes that they had done arrested.
6 police arrest 2 men after 2 carjackings in 2 nights outside Milwaukee area fast food restaurants. The first at the Raising Cane's on Capitol Drive in Brookfield. Then the following night, it happened again at Crazy Chicken, also on Capitol Drive over the border in Milwaukee. Nick Bohr is live for us leading us off tonight. Nick, Brookfield police pulled out a high-tech tool to track down their suspects.
They did, Derek. The suspects, though, really drawing some attention to themselves by robbing 2 similar restaurants on the same street, Capitol Drive, in 2 successive nights. Police here and in Milwaukee certainly noticed going high-tech to lead to the arrests. Just after 2 a.m. April 26th, the Brookfield police were called to the Raising Cane's on Capitol Drive when an employee said 2 men stole his car at gunpoint. The next night, an employee at Crazy Chicken, just down Capitol Drive at 78th Street, was also carjacked at gunpoint as she left work. When the car stolen in the Crazy Chicken armed robbery turned up here near 70th and Hope, just a block away from where the car from the Raising Cane's was ditched, police figured they might be related, and they used some new technology to quickly make the arrest. Brookfield police launched a drone where the second stolen car was parked and waited, eventually tracking and arresting 21-year-old Adrian Thomas and 17-year-old Quinte Russell as they
shot a fella out for having a tattoo on his neck. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks is bad. People I like to go out on the point out, got a tattoo on his neck. Now that's the neck of a person's face, so I have no idea who person face that is. I don't know if that's like kinfolk. It looked like a grown man crying or something with like a big tear coming out of his left eye. So I don't know.
He returned to the car and got in. Police say Russell was armed with a handgun. According to a Brookfield police search warrant, Russell explained to police he carjacked the employee there because he'd, quote, walked to Raising Cane's and the buses were no longer running. He said, quote, he didn't want to walk back home. Drones have been gaining more regular use in law enforcement, including by Milwaukee police. Their own dashboard shows the drones.
Show y'all these fools who just robbed the shit, moving right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. Be careful. You never know who you're gonna run into. Look, got to be more careful. That big baby had to get off the screen. Y'all come on in, hit the thumbs up button. What are we looking like here? We over 100. In fact, Seb's on the back. Y'all over 143. That's what's up. I doubt if we hit the 200, but that would be really, really good if we can hit the 200. Now, what else did I want to talk about? Okay, I found the woman had done died. We got Chipotle. The brawl done broke out. Oh, okay. Is this one here? A mama done killed her 2 babies. She love them, though. She love them. We have a mother who was accused in the death of her 2 young children. We love to set Bun high as if we really gonna hold a bitch accountable. That just bothers me. They done set a mother, a good mother, because she had the children, and she didn't abort the children. Well, she could have aborted the children, and then where would the children be? Anyway, they done gave this lady a $2.1 million bond. $2.1 million bond. When you throw them numbers out there, the community eyes open. Oh my God, this one was serious. She really killed her kids with that type of bond, because they know that the bitch can't bond out like that right there. But this what we be doing.
And we've learned the names of the 2 children who died in a vehicle set on fire yesterday.
Look at them kids. Them kids look mixed too. Well, hell, I don't know like if they twins or not like that. They can be twins, I guess.
Today, 5-year-old Adrian, also known as Akil, and his 7-year-old sister, Aliza Alana.
Oh, I thought that them were 2 boys. Okay, so they're not twins because they're different ages. You can't be twins and be different ages, right?
Adrian, also known as Akil, and his 7-year-old sister, Aliza Alana. Tonight, we've obtained photos.
So who's 7? Which one 5 and which one 7? Can y'all tell?
Aliza Alana. Tonight, we've obtained photos of the children police say were killed by their own mother. Investigators say she drove from the Valley to San Antonio Friday morning, parked near 151 and Loop 410, then set the car on fire, the children inside. News 4 San Antonio's Phil Sterling has exclusive video of the mother whose recent behavior had neighbors concerned. Phil.
Remind us of the mother who put her children in the oven, the woman who drove her car in the lake, who drove her SUV in the lake with 4-5 kids in it. These women don't give a damn about killing children, boy.
Aliza dreamed of becoming a doctor and believed she was a little angel. Her little brother, Adrian, their father says was a nonverbal, autistic, full of energy, and always ready to take on the world in his own way.
Y'all understand that this somebody's mama? Do y'all understand? No, look at her. I want y'all to really get a good look at this mother. And people be trying to argue with me of we don't need a heartbeat. Go ahead.
Father struggles to make funeral arrangements and process the tragedy. We're learning more from neighbors of Marlene Vidal in this exclusive interview you'll see only on News 4 San Antonio. Neighbors in Edinburgh are speaking exclusively to us about what they describe as strange behavior from Marlene Vidal in the days leading up to the fire.
Tenía el pelo bien cortito, como que se lo había rapado. Y le dije, oh, te cortaste el pelo.
So she had her hair very, very short, like she shaved it off, and I asked her, did you cut it? Why do we do that? Why do we see somebody that cut their damn hair and we'll ask, you cut your hair? I be doing that shit too sometimes. That's why I'm pointing it out. No, there's something wrong with us.
En inglés le dije, y dijo, oh yes, it's because I have breast cancer and I cut it myself.
One neighbor tells us it started last week. She says Vidal suddenly ran towards her vehicle that day as she pulled into her driveway and began asking if her husband was home. The neighbor says Vidal claimed she kept hearing gunshots from New Year's celebrations and wanted to talk to him about it.
Ya vino, fue cuando me preguntó que si no había oído balazos o si no sabía quién balaceaba aquí.
When the woman told Vidal her husband was not home and she didn't know what she was talking about, the neighbor says Vidal told her a police officer friend had warned her the gunshots were illegal. She then ran back across the street and into her house. Before this, Vidal was not usually seen outside since she'd moved in a year ago with her estranged partner and father of her children. Days later, the same neighbor says Vidal approached her again. In video obtained by Sinclair San Antonio, Vidal is seen holding both children by the hand while speaking to the neighbor.
I gotta back that up. I gotta stop right there. Now in that picture, she don't look thick.
Same neighbor says Vidal approached her again. In video obtained by
It looked like she got a little weight right here on,
Sinclair San Antonio, Vidal is seen
kind of built a little different. Now her head to her neck, low as hell out here in this street. I don't know why. Why is y'all made like that, though?
Holding both children by the hand while speaking to the neighbor. According to the woman, Vidal told her that if she heard screaming coming from the house, it was because her 5-year-old son was autistic and screamed often. She's then seen leading them away. This was days after the neighbor says she cut off all of her hair. The neighbor, who asked not to be identified, says many people are now asking why police were not called. But she says officers had been seen at the home numerous times before, leading neighbors to believe whatever was happening was already being handled.
So, listen, we got to pay attention. If anybody cut their hair down real low to a low cut just out the blue, we got to watch them.
PD and the children's father, who spoke exclusively with Sinclair San Antonio, now says Vidal drove to San Antonio on Thursday, where investigators say she was found near a burning vehicle with both children dead inside. Late Friday night, Marlene Vidal was charged with 2 counts of capital murder for children under 10 years old and 1 count of arson. Court record.
How you burn your children up in the car? Do y'all understand when you set somebody on fire, they be hollering and then they stop hollering? And that go for children and adults. They start hollering, and then the body goes numb. The body goes numb. Then they stop hollering.
Records show her bond has now been set at $2.1 million. During proceedings, Vidal appeared.
That shape a mess, ladies. You got that little bit of that head with that little neck, and then it's spread out, even more to your hips. That's a bad body.
Emotional and requested a court-appointed attorney.
El policía vino el día de las madres. ¿A qué vino? No sé.
In this exclusive video captured on Mother's Day, the neighbors tell us Vidal had a visit from Edinburgh police again. While she was speaking with the officer, a delivery of Mother's Day flowers arrived. The officer then leaves a few minutes later. Vidal goes back inside. Members of the community have been visiting a memorial set up where the fire happened. One woman shared her thoughts with us on the tragedy, saying she thinks mental health played a big role in the case and wants more to be done.
Is that easy to say, though? Can we just say that at every crime scene or something? I think mental health had a lot to do with it. You know, that's really not getting down to the real problem, to the real issue. You say that she had a problem with her baby daddy, though. Say she was mad at her BD. Yeah. That makes sense.
To support mental.
I don't think it has anything to do with mental health situation. If a bitch get mad, your children may die. Is that mental health? I don't think that's a mental health problem.
Health services.
I know that's not the norm, but like I be trying to tell y'all, then if that's the case, if you go against the norm, if any of us go against the norm, then we all have a mental health problem.
It's going to continue happening.
Yes.
It's going to continue happening if they don't get it under control.
She didn't help. She didn't help.
Memorial.
If you don't get what under control, I'm assuming that she's going to talk that she's talking about her the mental health. We all got a problem.
A sign that reads, "There will be a vigil at the spot tomorrow at 6."
It's kind of like, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Like, if I go on and knock something off, does that mean that I have a mental health problem? Or does that mean that something happened to where I became a killer? You know? This is not a mental health. A action happened for me to do what I just had done did. I don't think that my mental health plays a part in it. I think that we trying to live, you know? If somebody being threatened, I got to remove you off the planet. And I do believe that the majority of people would try to do the same thing, right? Anyway, that's a funny looking ass little lady. But again, we do not care out here in these doggone streets. Move right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. I done told y'all, fellas, like a lot of times, like, don't work at schools and stuff like that right there. Don't work at schools if you like them shapes. And listen, don't work at schools if you like shapes. Don't do it. I know the majority of people won't say it like I just said it. Don't work at schools if you is attracted to shapes. Shapes. Don't do it. Because school will have your ass in jail. I'm just trying to, or at least fired. But we're not talking about schools right now. We are talking about minors. We talk about MAPS. We talk about MAPS right now. MAPS, in case you knew, minor attracted person. A lot of times we be in positions to where you can end up smashing a minor and get away with it. Depending on the job. Now, teachers be trying the most, you know what I'm saying? But in certain positions and certain jobs, like a juvenile detention center or juvenile justice facility or something, you was in a position to smash a minor and get away with it. Why? Because it's a jail. It's a juvenile jail. It's damn near the same as the adult jail. Adult women be getting smashed or be trying to smash so they can get like some squares or something like that right there. Extra tampon pads, some makeup, you know. They be smashed for stuff like that right there. So at the juvenile spot, we have a juvenile justice worker who was accused of sexual battering an inmate. They call him an inmate. I forgot the age that they gonna say. But I do think that he's a MAP. I do think that he fall under MAP. Look at the player. Oh, and got caught, pimp. Here we go.
Battery, that's just one of the... Sexual battery, that's just one of the charges against a former worker at a juvenile justice facility who is now in jail.
Investigators say Jess Delgado, a former employee of the Pompano Youth Academy, which serves teens 13 to 18, was arrested Sunday night, charged with sexual battery of one of the inmates.
13 to 18. Was he with a minor or not?
NBC 6's Kim Wynn is live at the Broward jail with the details. Kim, what can you tell us?
Yeah, well, court documents state that the suspect was a care worker and a guardian for the youth inmates, but investigators say that he allegedly exposed himself and had sex with one of the teen inmates.
One of the teen inmates. Okay.
Delgado, good afternoon. The court does find probable cause.
32-year-old Jess Delgado stood quietly before a Broward judge Monday afternoon. He's now behind bars at Broward Jail, accused of sexual battery of an inmate at Pompano Youth Academy, a treatment program which helps at-risk girls, ages 13 to 18. BSO says Delgado was arrested around 10 p.m. Sunday night after deputies got calls about a possible sexual battery at the treatment center. According to an arrest report, the alleged victim, who is 18, told deputies that she had a flirtatious relationship with Delgado, who worked as a guardian for the youth inmates. She told deputies the two would pass each other sexual messages in a notebook, and one night said the suspect allegedly came to her room and woke her up, where he exposed himself and the two had sex.
Stop. Did they say 18? Great state of Florida. Great state of Florida. Age of consent, 18. So it's not a map. 18, not a map. But y'all know if you was in the system, in any justice system, any jail, prisoner, you can't consent.
Officials say because the teen is an inmate, she could not give consent to Delgado, who was her direct care worker.
20,000 on count one, 10,000 on count two, no victim contact.
Along with sexual battery, the suspect was also charged with sexual misconduct between detention facility employees and inmates.
That's all he should have been charged with, but go ahead.
Spokesperson for Pompano Youth Academy sent this statement, which reads, "The safety of our youth is our top priority. We are cooperating with law enforcement regarding the allegations involving a former employee who has been terminated." And the suspect is being held on a $30,000 bond. For now, we're reporting live in Fort Lauderdale. Kim Wynn.
I really ain't even much tripping about dog. I say let him go. Go ahead on and let him go. He ain't take nothing. He did not take nothing. He showed what he was working with, and that baby said, "Let me go ahead on and get that." A adult. I know we still call the adult a teen, technically teen adult. Teen adult. Grown. Make own decisions. Mama and daddy can't tell her or him what to do at the age of 18, so you is an adult. A lot of people will still look at him as a map. A lot of people will look at him as, well, he's a sexual predator. A lot of people will look at him as a groomer. Huh? And I keep trying to tell y'all, anybody can groom any age. Young people groom older people also. So we need to stop using these words because it really don't make no sense no more. They say, Willie, you have to be smarter today. That's just a lawsuit waiting to happen for whoever you mess with while you on the job. That's a good point. That is a good point. Hell yeah, 18, you grown. It bothers me how people are still out here saying 18, 19, 20, 21, they still babies. You couldn't tell us that when we got the 18, 19, 20, and 21. We're grown as all like those. But now we in our 30s and 40s. They just babies. Y'all got to stop it. Y'all got to stop it. Y'all got to stop it. But yeah. Player, you got caught up. Really ain't tripping like that right there. I do believe that he will be able to get another job in like another facility, just maybe not in Pompano. You know what I'm saying? Damn, because that is state ran. That may be nope. Pompano is city, county. So that's so you can't work in the city or county no more. But I think that you could work for the state. You know what I'm saying? You just can't work with you can't work in the juvenile system no more. Yeah, the age of consent matters. So does custodial misconduct. That's all that he had. That's all that he should have been charged with. Conduct unbecoming on the job. But notice they's not charging him with statutory, and they're not charging him with grape because he did neither of the two. You know, so he just lost his job. I don't even think that he should be in jail. But anyway, he violated because they cannot consent. Can't consent. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of it. Sure enough. We did a story a while back. We did a story. I think that we did a story some years ago because this has something to do with C-19. With C-19. We got a mother. Damn, we still in Florida. We do not care about kids in Florida. I just thought about it. We have a Florida mother who was accused of drowning her daughter. And I think that I did this story. And I did this story a while back. The mother claims because of C-19, she was she's making a temporary insanity plea. She said because of C-19, that's why she supposedly killed her baby. That's her defense. And they're saying that she may get off. Look at that beautiful sister.
All right, Nick, thanks so much. We'll see you soon. A South Florida woman accused of drowning her infant daughter 5 years ago is claiming that COVID made her temporarily insane. She hopes this legal defense will exonerate her of the crime. CBS News Miami's Steve Majeri is your reporter in Miami. He has obtained evidence the defense believes will get her acquitted.
Precious Bland rejected a plea offer in court on Monday. She's been charged with second-degree murder after prosecutors claimed she confessed to drowning her 15-month-old daughter in a bathtub in 2021.
Got a baby after having her real.
Either the jury finds you not guilty by reason of insanity, but if they find you guilty, they may have to sentence you to life in prison.
We asked her lawyer, Larry Hanfield, why she turned down the deal.
I don't believe that a person should accept responsibility for actions that they have no knowledge of.
Actions she have no knowledge of, but she did confess to doing it.
Was also charged with stabbing her husband and other daughter. Bland's husband told police she had been screaming that Jesus was coming and that everyone was going to die from COVID-19. Bland's husband also told officers she was saying everyone needed to be baptized in the bathtub.
She felt at that time that was the only way they were going to be saved.
Bland's attorney argues his client was going through a psychotic episode due to contracting COVID-19 that day, so he had a psychological evaluation done. The evaluator found Bland was suffering psychosis due to having COVID-19. And in the state's own insanity evaluation of Bland, the evaluator wrote that he is in agreement with the defense's expert that Bland satisfied Florida's standard for insanity.
This was an unfortunate situation, probably one of the first cases in the country where COVID is the defense.
We reached out to the state attorney's office about these conclusions. A spokesperson said, "This case is preparing for trial, so the only appropriate response to any issue raised by the defense attorney handling this case is best made to the court on record." The state's psychological evaluator recommended that Bland continue to be treated for depression and PTSD. Bland's trial is set to start on June 22nd. Outside the Metro Justice Building.
Yeah, you say C-19 wins again, huh? You say C-19 drove a lot of people insane, and they out here walking around. Keep your eyes open, y'all. Facts. Listen, man, when people got C-19, people got depressed, people got anxiety for like the first time, and the PTSD, because that's like post-traumatic. You know, people wasn't afraid because people were actually dying out here. So she say, like, in the name of Jesus, that we all need to be baptized, and she baptized the baby. She did it wrong, though. She did the baptism wrong. And can anybody baptize anybody? I thought, like, you had to be, like, ordained or something, a minister, a preacher, a pastor, evangelist or something. You had to have, like, a title or something to, like, baptize. You just can't be baptizing your kids just because you believe. Well, here, hold on. Let me stop speculating. And just ask my AI a quick little question. Can anybody baptize anybody? Yes, absolutely. The most Christian tradition, anyone can perform a valid baptism as long as they use water and the correct Trinitarian formula. The Trinitarian, I think I'm saying that right. The Trinitarian formula or form. I baptize you in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay. So, see, it's a good thing that I stopped with what I was doing, stopped with what I was saying, because I was sounding like I was right. So I had to stop, because some say, Willie, stop. You don't know this to be true. Let's ask la. And we actually come to find out anybody can baptize anybody as long as you say by the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Hold on. I baptize you in the name of. You got to be like in the name of, and not in the name of like your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like the Father, like God, like the Father and His Son, and then the Holy Spirit, like the Trinity. The Trinity. So she was in the right. She was in the right to perform a baptism.
With second-degree murder after prosecutors claimed she confessed to drowning her 15-month-old daughter in a bathtub in 2021.
Either the jury finds you not guilty by reason of insanity.
No. You say pastor has to bless the water, don't you? Nope. That's not what AI say.
But if they find you guilty, they have to sentence you to life in prison.
We asked her lawyer, Larry Hanfield, why she turned down the deal.
I don't believe that a person should accept responsibility for actions that they have no knowledge of.
Bland was also charged with stabbing her husband and other daughter. Bland's
stabbed her husband and another. Maybe the whole thing well, she did have C-19, and she was talking about Jesus, them. But why was she I understand the baptism. I understand the baptism if she believed that we all about to die and damn it, we got to go to heaven and all that stuff. I understand the baptism part. I don't understand her stabbing her husband and her other child.
Husband told police she had been screaming that Jesus was coming and that everyone was going to die from COVID-19.
So Jesus coming and everybody gonna die from COVID-19. So I thought that y'all couldn't wait for Jesus to come. Like y'all ready for Jesus to come. And then when Jesus come, he's supposed to get y'all. So she did not believe that she was supposed to go to heaven or something, or maybe she was up under the belief that she was going to die from C-19 too. But she also had a thought in her mind that if I baptize my baby, that my baby going to go to heaven. But everybody is going to die from C-19. So did she not think that Jesus was going to come before C-19 start wiping people off or something? You say she watched too much TV. And that's a good question. Who told her that Jesus was coming back? That's a good, and in 2021, who the fuck said, Jesus coming back on the 17th? Ain't nobody told her nothing.
Bland's husband also told officers she was saying everyone needed to be baptized in the bathtub.
Well, she felt at that time that was the only way.
Everybody need to be baptized, and I am guessing that everybody need to be baptized because Jesus coming. So, hold on. Wait a minute. I got a question. So when Jesus come back, what is he supposed to do? All right. When Jesus returned, Christian teachings indicate that he will act as a conquering king to defeat evil, judge the nations, resurrect believers, and establish an eternal kingdom of peace. All right. Do you have to be baptized to go to heaven? Whether you need to be baptized to go to heaven depends heavily on your specific religion denominations, as views vary widely across Christianity traditions. Oh, all right. So baptism of the blood, the belief of martyrs who die for their faith before receiving water baptisms are still saved. Baptism of desire, the belief that those who earnestly seek God, love others, and who have desired baptism if they had known it necessary, or those who die before being baptized can receive God's saving grace. So basically, you don't have to be baptized to go to heaven. But she was under the belief that Jesus is coming, so Jesus is finna remove people. C-19 is finna remove people. I don't think her faith was that strong in Jesus, though. That's where my problem is.
Baptized in the bathtub.
Well, she felt at that time that was the only way they were going to be saved.
Bland's attorney.
Whoa. What he said?
And that was the only way they were going to be saved.
That was the only way that they was going to be saved. So to get baptized, and that was the only way that they was going to be saved. Baptized that way. But it don't say that you need to be baptized to be saved. Well, let me ask. To be saved, do you need to be baptized? Whether baptism is required for salvation is a deeply debated question, and the answer largely depends on the specific denomination or the theological tradition. So basically, no. It depends. It depends. We're just not going to say no. So listen. I don't believe her. I don't believe her. She out here playing with Jesus, them. You know what I'm saying? She tripping. She didn't want to wait on God. She did not put it in God's hands. Because she had done caught C-19, she believed that C-19 was more powerful than God Almighty. C-19 was more powerful than her father. Not her earthly father, but a spiritual father. She truly believed that. And how do I know that she believed that? Just due to her actions. Her actions showed me that's what she believed. Sad story. Sad story. Move right along. I ain't going to much on it. I see 100 and how many thumbs ups? 168. 168. The numbers is going up. That's what's up. That's what's up. You say that was a demon. That probably was a demon. She probably had that little demon spirit on. You know what I'm saying? You say Jesus coming back to host the rapture. That's what's up. You say, oh, damn it, it jumped. Now, what did I say that Jesus was coming back to do? Hold on. Let me back. Damn it. I got to go back forward. Because I did ask about Jesus on something. When you get baptized. Okay, so when Jesus returned, on the teachings indicate that he will act as a conquering king to defeat evil. Act like a so Jesus is coming back to defeat the devil? Defeat the devil. Why won't God just do that though? I don't know. And judge the nation. The nations, plural. The nations. Resurrect believers. So I thought when people died that people was like in heaven already. And establish an eternal kingdom of peace. And establish an eternal kingdom of peace. So it's going to establish an eternal kingdom of peace on earth then, because it say when he returns. So it's going to defeat evil. So is they saying like heaven's supposed to be on earth or something? I think they're saying heaven's supposed to be on earth. I know what the Bible say, but I'm just saying, just according to what this thing is trying to tell me, and establish an eternal kingdom of peace. And heaven is supposed to be peaceful too, right? Yep. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Got to be more careful. We got somebody dead though. No, I'm gonna say that right there. I might do something tomorrow. I don't know. Hold on. Let me get rid of. I don't like that damn shirt, shout it. I'm so upset about that shirt. She can go. He can go. She can go. We got her. Oh, all right. I was wondering. Now I know I'm missing something. Okay, we're going to say that because they out here acting a plumb fool. Fight erupt. Oh, wait. Okay, so this right here was 2 days ago? This was 2 days ago. I got one for you. They out here fighting and shit. Hold on. I'm going to go on and grab it. We have a fight. A fight erupts. A fight erupts after Fort Pierce MLK Day shooting gunman is sentenced to life. Somebody out here shooting on MLK Day, which I've been stopped celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. birthday. I don't even go on MLK streets, drives, cul-de-sacs, plazas, place. I don't do nothing MLK. MLK violent as hell. I don't know how the hell us as Dog Hugh folk made MLK Day violent, and I mean across the country. Is there a MLK street in Maine? Let me see real quick. Is there a MLK street in Maine? No. Maine say no, don't bring that black shit up here, dog. He say no. Maine is one of a handful of U.S. states without a dedicated street or road named after Martin Luther King Jr. Well, why don't I ask this question real quick? Here, go on to start this right here. Which states don't have a MLK street? So it's 9 states that don't have it. 9 states, and the 9 states that don't have a single name Dr. Martin Luther King is Alaska, Hawaii, Maine, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, North Dakota, Rhode Island, and South Dakota. All them states sound white. They do sound a little white. You know what I'm saying? But hell, I think that their violence is down. I don't know. But let's go and put this up on the screen real quick. Let me get that up there. Grab that. A fight breaks out at the MLK Day shooting. gunman, the shooter, gets sentenced to life. Put that there up on the screen for you.
The man convicted in the deadly shooting at a Martin Luther King Jr. Day parade in Fort Pierce will now spend the rest of his life in prison.
Yeah, a judge now has sentenced Kimmy Parsons to 2 life sentences for the killing of Nikisha White. That was more than 3 years ago. Officials say that Parsons was involved in a fight that escalated in gunfire at a local park.
Nikita was caught in the crossfire, shot while shielding her young daughter from the gunfire.
And moments after the sentence was handed down, well, this happened. Emotions boiling over outside the courthouse or courtroom. That's when a fight had broken out between the members of the victim's family and the defendant's family.
CBS 12 Treasure Coast reporter Jack Wu was inside the courtroom as it all unfolded. Jack?
The emotions inside the courtroom were raw from start to finish. Family members cried during the victim impact statement while Kimmy Parsons sat silent before learning he would spend the rest of his life in prison. But the tension didn't end when court adjourned. It spilled right into the hallway outside. A murder sentencing erupts into chaos outside a St. Lucie County courtroom. Kimmy Parsons received 2 life sentences for his role in the 2023 MLK Day parade shooting that killed 29-year-old Nikisha Bryant and injured others. The sentencing comes after months of court battles and repeated attempts by the defense to get the case dismissed. Inside the courtroom, a victim's advocate read an emotional statement from Bryant's mother directly to Parsons.
For your actions, my daughter lost her life. My grandbaby lost her mom, and I lost my only daughter, my best friend.
Parsons chose not to address the court before sentencing. Judge Michael Hasey sentenced him to 2 concurrent life sentences plus an additional 15 years on a firearm charge. Afterward, Bryant's mother said the sentence brought a measure of closure.
I feel good about the sentencing. I feel good that she got justice, and that's what we wanted.
But that baby out for having her real.
Just moments later, the tension between both families boiled over. A fight broke out feet from the courtroom doors. Family members say Parsons' brother-in-law and Bryant's cousin exchanged words before turning physical. Court deputies rushed in to separate both sides as people yelled across the hallway. While the court case may be over, Bryant's family says the emotional damage left behind is far from healed, especially for her 13-year-old daughter.
She's still doing counseling, probably need a little bit more counseling that I figure. The older she gets, I think the worse it gets for her.
Parsons now has 30 days to file an appeal on his sentence. Reporting in St. Lucie County, I'm Jack Wu, CBS 12.
That boy might give some of that time back. He gave him 2 consecutive life sentences. So, and they in Florida. How much time is a life sentence in Florida? A life sentence in Florida, a life sentence generally means the remainder of the offender's natural life. So it's natural life. That's a life sentence, is natural life. So why would you get 2? We're not talking about the mandatory minimum. We're not talking about the sentence alternatives. We're talking about life sentence. Natural life. Florida established parole for crimes committed on and or after October the 1st, 1983. Most people given a life sentence will remain in prison until they die. Until you dead, playboy. But I do think that he gonna get some of that time back. He out there with like the pink lips shit. Hey, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Just trying to tell you something. You done knocked off a little something out here in these streets. That baby gone. Out here just shooting frivolously. Ain't that how y'all be saying it? Playing with them things, and now your ass cannot touch another woman for the rest of your life. What's the point of living? I know a lot of people say, well, you can live without like intimate relationships, and if you can't hunch, and I say I understand that you can live, but what's the point? Like okay, and do what? I don't even know why we still on Earth, dog. I really don't. Move right along, ain't we, Macho? I was just thinking, like, okay, and like do what? What is the goal? Have y'all been paying attention on the internet? Have y'all been paying attention on the internet to where a lot of people is like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. And it's not the fact that, or it's not the point that they want to remove themselves off Earth. They just tired of playing the game. Like, what is the point? What is the point after all of this doing right and, you know, accomplishing goals and all of that good stuff? Really, what is the point? Because after you accomplish all your goals, you live long, if you live long, and then you die. You live long and then you die. I don't know. Hold on. I had one, I'm on the gram. Oh, this is interesting. This is really interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this right here. I'm gonna give y'all this. I could have said this right here for something else, but I said no. This is informational. This is really, really informational. A lot of you players don't understand. Hell, a lot of women don't know this right here. But in the great state of Georgia, let me go ahead and grab it. In the great state of Georgia, a lot of people is under the assumption, if you is a man and you is unmarried in the great state of Georgia, that you have legal rights over your child. And I just want to say, you don't. You have to get the child legitimized. Your child has to be legitimized through the courts. Even if your child is not legitimized and you don't have legal rights, your act can still be put on child support. I want y'all to understand this right here. You can be put on child support without the child being legitimized through DNA. The question that you would have, well, doesn't DNA legitimize the child? And that's like, no, it don't. I know, strange, right? It don't legitimize the child, but it do legitimize your ass to pay child support with no rights. You have no legal rights if you're unmarried. We have a sister who is finna talk this through, who is finna tell us and explain what I just had done said. Go on and put this up on the screen. Go on, so talk to him.
Have children with someone in Georgia that you are not married to, as a father, you have no legal rights to that child. Zero rights.
Wow.
Nothing. You can't do nothing with that child. You have to go through the legitimation process. You must, and it has to go through Superior Court. You cannot do it on your own. It has to be signed off on by a judge.
Wow.
So the legitimation is the route to take if you have children and you're not married to that mother. You got to go through legitimation or you have no rights as a father.
Wow.
They can still get child support.
Wow.
Because as long as DNA is established.
Now, how?
Y'all, if y'all see the crew, they like, what?
I wish you could turn this camera around sometimes. Y'all can see what's going on. So a mom and a dad, a woman and a man
have a baby.
They're unmarried. So because they're unmarried, the father automatically has zero rights.
Correct.
That's crazy.
Until he goes through a legal legitimation that has to go through the Supreme Court.
Superior Court.
Superior Court. But at the same time, mom can get child support.
Go through child support services, get a DNA test. Now here's the catch. The DNA test is offered, it's not mandatory. So if a father says, no, I don't want it, you still gonna pay child support.
What?
Okay, but wait, okay, now I got a question. Okay. The woman can get child support after a DNA test.
Correct.
Right? Okay. But does the DNA test not serve as the legitimation?
It just proves paternity. It proves that you're the father. That's it. It doesn't give you legal. It gives you legal rights. It gives you custodial rights. It gives you parenting time. It gives you custody.
So the DNA gives you proves that you are the father.
And that you are financially responsible.
But the legitimation is what gives you rights.
Yes. And what a lot of people don't realize is you have, like, let's say you have two parents, they raise their children, they co-parent well, they never go through the legitimation process. Dad dies. That child gets nothing. They are not considered an heir because they were never legitimated.
Out of here.
So your lineage is cut off if you're not legitimized. Your lineage, damn it, your churn gets nothing from the heir of the father, because you technically is not the father legally. You're the father DNA-ly, but you're not father legally. Now, I do understand. Now, I saw this, and I was like, I didn't even know this. But I do understand, and I did know that you had to get legitimized, but I didn't understand the breakdown because I'm not in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that Georgia you supposed to go through like this process. You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't know how deep it goes, and I'm like, this just some.
If you have children,
you people got to do better. You people got to do better with the people who we put in office. Now, I want y'all to think about this right here. I wonder how many men is fighting to get this changed in. I do understand that there's millions of people who have no idea about this. You say child support is another form of slavery. Oh, I can agree with that right there. You say don't move to Georgia, basically. There you go. You say Dr. Brian. Dr. Brian. Hell, she may be the up and coming. That's what's up. You say, I guess brothers need to careful, or I'm guessing needs to be more careful with those Georgia peaches. Got a point. Well, it's not even about the woman. This has nothing to do with picking the right woman or anything. You can pick the right woman. You can have a wonderful woman. Let your ass not be married to that wonderful woman and produce a child. Until you run your little hot ass on down there and get that paperwork. He says, so what do you do when the judge says, wait, what do you do when the judge is not legitimate? Laugh out loud. The said judge does not have a bond or practice law anywhere. Now what? Well, damn it, you done went through the wrong damn people then. You know what I'm saying? You say, why would I as an original American need permission from an immigrant that is not from the Americas anywhere to tell me anything? And an immigrant or a immigrant individual that she itself does not have the nationality and is literally I don't know what the hell they're talking about. It got me fumbling. But anyway, you say that's legal sabotage. I like that right there. You say, in other words, the child still ends up with the short end of the stick. You say a man still have to pay child support, but he has no rights. And I don't know why they not fighting in Georgia to get the laws changed. You say, okay, you say that's a Georgia law or every state. That's Georgia. Did you not read? Did you not listen? It's a good question, though, but did you not listen to the video? Shout out to the Archer for the $5 super chat. He says, so on the flip side, if you married, you say all her kids are yours, DNA or not. Facts. If you married, you don't even need a DNA. Your ass will still mess around and get a divorce and be on child support. It's crazy out here, man. But I hope y'all paying attention. Moving right along. I ain't gonna be much older. I hope that y'all that listen. I try to bring it to y'all. I try to information y'all on up. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the nightly news. It's wonderful SCD Friday out here in these doggone streets. I think we got one. We got, I think, one more week. One more week, and then we're going to get back to doing some more lives. I think it's a week or a few days. It's something like that right there. I'm trying to get my schedule right. I'm trying to get it back in the groove, and y'all just got the bell with a player. Y'all got the bell with a player, and I do appreciate y'all for still being around here for Mondays and Fridays for when the player been going live. And I have been meaning to go live like on the weekends too, but I keep getting them goddamn phone calls the way they say, hey, you can't not go get that bag. You know what I'm saying? Like the bag there. So I got to make a move. You know what I'm saying? And my apologies. So listen, if I'm not doing the lives, I try to do the standalone videos as much as I can, y'all. I try to do this good stuff, and y'all just go ahead on and watch them when I go ahead on and put them up. Please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, 7, then Agree channel. I really do appreciate y'all. I want y'all to have a good time. Y'all going out there to find dangle, do exactly what y'all need to do. Enjoy y'all doggone life. If you're not living the life that you want to live, not the life that your mama them want to, I'm talking about the life you want to live. You really ain't living, you just alive. And I don't think that that's a good, healthy way to live your doggone life. To all of my heterosexual brothers out here, if you're on the down low, come on out, dog. Come on out. It's 2026. People don't care. You can still keep your wife. You can still keep your girlfriend. You can come out and gain more women. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't stopping y'all from really doing that. A lot of women, they don't even care. A lot in places like Georgia, I have been hearing a lot of women appreciate y'all being bisexual. So live your best life. Stop it. Go outside. Do you. Ladies, I know that y'all been holding down, not being a whore. And I just want to say, hey, dog, you don't want to be in your casket like, boy, I should have gave the monkey away a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's depressing. Yeah, no, you be like, I'd have wasted all my goddamn years holding on to this monkey and one spreading my wings and flying away, you know. So do exactly what y'all want to do, man. Listen, if it don't involve knocking people off, man, if it's like a positive, well, a lot of people may think knocking people off is a positive. So, other than knocking people off, you know what I'm saying? If it's just what you want to do, man, and how you want to live your life, you might as well. Guess what's going to happen? Either your family and friends gonna F with you, or they not going to F with you. It's real simple. It's real simple. We have 181 likes. Y'all did really good. Hold on. Yeah. 181 likes. Boy, them likes went to going up and up and up. He said Willie's coming out to play tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say it again and then don't show up. I don't want to say it again and then don't show up. My hopes is to come on out tomorrow. But even if I don't come on out tomorrow, I will be doing other videos. So lay around for it. Y'all go outside. Be careful, man. Be careful. He say China has banned fake beauty. You is lying to me. You is lying. So is you telling me that they is moving away from makeup and hair and shit and nails and eyelashes and bellies and stomachs and bodies? That's what's up. Listen, y'all finna go on and get on up out of here. I want y'all to do what I always ask y'all to do, and y'all seem to always do what I ask y'all to do because y'all always show up. And that is, y'all stay alive. I appreciate y'all for rocking them. Wait, hold on. Players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la, or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I appreciate y'all for rocking. Remember, stay alive.